And so after a great day on Maria Island, we returned for overnight to Tribunna and then another bus journey down to Hobart and eventually to home. For both of us, this was a great day out. We just loved the island, and of course we loved the weather, the views and everything about it. And why wouldn't you just love it? And so to Hobart. We'd organised a flat near the waterfront and inevitably fish and chips to start off, and then morning something different today. Would you believe I'm on a bus? We're going to do a day tour around Hobart and we'll get underway in a moment.
Many stops, explore, then hop on a later bus. We are now heading into Sullivan's Cove, which was the birthplace of Hobart back in 1804. Up until the late 1960s, the cove was a major port for the state of Tasmania, exporting apples, pears, stone fruit and all your favourite berry fruits to the four corners of the earth. We are now approaching the popular shopping precinct of Salamanca Place, a great spot for that special Made in Tasmania gift. During the 1930s, the land was subdivided and sold at £25 per block. A far cry from today's real estate prices. Most of the beautiful homes in Battery Point were built in the 1830s and 1840s. They were once the homes of ship's captains, rascals, heroes and gentry of influence who worked in the shipyards and wharves. Many famous Tasmanians have been born here, including the swashbuckling Hollywood actor Errol Flynn back in 1909. Houses. It was built in the 1830s and designed by John Lee Archer and built in the neoclassical style. The famous tower was added 10 years later and was designed by former convict and architect James Black. As we turn right into St George's Terrace, we have a fantastic panoramic view of the suburbs Sandy Bay, Dunoon and Lower Sandy Bay.
We hopped off the bus at what is known as the Women's Factory, which turned out to be a prison or a concentration camp for female convicts. It was a dreadful place. This is all that's left now, a reconstructed building where the people are climbing.
Because it's their way of providing free labour to those that are helping them set up the colony. And once you're signed out, your master is the one responsible for housing and feeding and clothing you. So it takes a bit of pressure off the system. It does mean that a free man is completely within his right to go to Hobart town, prove he can afford to care for however many convict women he can and would like, and then come up here and take that amount of women home.
Dreadful days indeed, but now just look at this sunny day in Hobart with a party in the park, and it's all free. Yep, we really enjoyed our time in Hobart. It was a good way to finish off the ride, but then it was time to get ourselves down to the bus station, get the bus from Hobart to Devonport, on the ferry and back home. Thanks very much for being with us. We had a great time, really enjoyed it. Bye for now. Oh, but I nearly forgot. And the jet boil. Thanks to the jet boil.